Guys, okay, so let's quickly talk about 23-year-old Grace Godwin, aka Elewa, who was said to have been found dead somewhere around Jabi by the roadside on Saturday, the 12th of July 2025. Grace is said to be from Benue State but work and reside in Abuja. She was said to have been working at a filling station as a fuel attendant. So on Friday, the 11th of July 2025, Grace was said to have gone to her normal work. And after the close of work, she decided to get a cab going back to her house. But unfortunately, she boarded a one chance ride. If you reside in Abuja, you know one chance is actually taking a stroll in Abuja is becoming more rampant. Unfortunately, Grace was a victim of one chance. It was said these people robbed her, took her phone, withdrew all the money in her account, went ahead to call her family and started requesting for ransom of 1 million naira. That if they don't send the money, they were going to kill Grace. It was believed that the kidnappers made Grace's family to speak to her so they can be convinced that she was actually kidnapped and probably facilitate the arrangements of the 1 million naira they demanded. However, it wasn't clear if the family were able to pay the money, but it was said on the 12th of July, Grace's body was found dead, dumped at a roadside by Jabi, meaning after they requested for the ransom on Friday the 11th, on the 12th, they killed Grace and dropped her body there. So around 6 a.m. the following morning, passersby saw her and decided to call the police. When the police got to the scene, they quickly rushed her to the hospital, but unfortunately, it was already too late because Grace had already died. They, however, deposited the body at the morgue, called the family members to come and identify her body, and they started investigation. As usual, immediately they discovered Grace's body by the roadside. A lot of persons jumped into conclusion. Given that she's a girl, they started spreading rumors that she was a hookup girl who went out and unfortunately was used. However, the family and friends of Grace saw the news flying around that she was a hookup girl who was used for ritual, and that was when they came out to debunk the story, saying she was working at a filling station, she was a decent girl doing a job, and she was not a hookup girl. Please note that we don't know how she died. It wasn't clear if she was strangled, if she was stabbed. However, her body has been deposited at the morgue. Possible autopsy will be done, and hopefully they will catch the culprits and punish them. If you have any information as to this regard, please do well to drop it under the comment section, and we will be looking out for an update. Whenever we get an update relating to the story, we will do well to share with you. At the time of recording this video, it wasn't clear if anybody has been arrested, if they found the kidnappers. However, investigation is currently ongoing, and I hope the police are able to track the kidnappers and catch them up. It's not even clear if they're in possession of Grace's phone or they probably discarded the phone. However, one way or the other, I believe the police will be able to at least get in touch with them and probably arrest them. And please, let's be very careful the kind of vehicles we enter, because one chance is becoming very rampant in Abuja. Not just Abuja, in Nigeria, Lagos, different states, one chance is becoming rampant. So let's be very careful. Let's be very vigilant and watch for the kind of vehicles we enter. If you're entering a vehicle and you see that they are all guys, please be very careful. Even the manner at which they sit down will tell you at some point if these people are one chance or they are actually passengers. So let's be very careful. If you've been a victim of one chance before, or you've experienced it and successfully escaped, please kindly help us under the comment section on how to identify one chance, because it is very necessary for us to be very careful and alert. As much as not every one of us can afford a car and we're still using public transport, we need to be very careful and prayerful as well. As much as we are careful, we also need to be very prayerful, because now God they protect. Please don't forget to share this video. If you're here to subscribe to this channel, do so, and have a great day.